Hi everyone, it's Mary. Welcome back to the channel. So if you saw the haul video that Aydia and I did recently, you'll see some of these products look familiar. As soon as we were done filming, she asked me if we could make a fall card, and of course I couldn't say no. Now she had some ideas and I wanted to let her play with those ideas. So we're doing watercoloring on top of this fall stencil. These are leaves. And of course, I've been crafting for over 10 years. I knew what some of the hang-ups were going to be with the techniques that she wanted to try. She wanted to do watercoloring over a stencil, and as you probably have guessed, there's going to be a lot of bleeding. But I let her discover that for herself. There's a part of me that takes on a teaching role, and then there's the part of me that takes on sort of the mentoring role. Now, I want to teach and guide her along the way, but I also want her to have her be able to figure out some things on her own. Because if I just tell her, no, that's not going to work. And here we moved into alcohol markers. I could tell her those things, but she's not going to really know why. She's not going to see it happen. She's not going to see the makeup of what went wrong. And so I wanted to work through the process with her. So if you didn't know, alcohol markers and watercoloring over stencils doesn't really work. To get the crisp look that you want. So she said to me, well, let's try distress oxides. And first of all, I love that she knows terminology for our craft. And so I said, of course, let's try that. So here we go with all of our fall colors. We are just mixing all over and we're getting it all over the stencil. And then I let her do the reveal and she pulls that off. And as you can see, we have a thumbs up. It came out perfectly. So we have this done, and then because it's oxides and it's still wet, we are going to pour some Judikins Sparkle Embossing Powder over it. And that's going to add an extra little oomph. This embossing powder is clear, but it is sparkly. So it's not going to hide any of the beautiful colors that we played with, but it is just going to enhance them. And so we get that done, and then we covered it with a light, I want to say this is antique linen, so that it wasn't so stark white in the background. And then we're doing a flicking technique here with some vintage photo around and some ground espresso. And that's going to give that beautiful look. And here's Aydia showcasing it for you, doing her little Vanna White. All right, so she had the idea. Now this card was pretty much 50-50 the both of us, but she wanted this glitter cardstock to be the entire card. And so I cut it down to be an A2 size card, and then of course I'm using a scoring tool to score the middle of that, and I wanted to make it a little bit bulkier, and so I'm adding it to a card base. Now I would probably add this to an 80-pound card base, not the 110 that I did, because it was just a little bit too thick. But I think an 80-pound would have been the perfect combination. So I'm getting those two all lined up and together, and then I'm going to score that down right through the middle, so that it is foldable and easy to maneuver. Okay, so we get that down. Now we have our card base complete, and we're kind of seeing where things are going to go. Right here I have used from the Echo Park Hello Fall die set. I used the tree and then the two sentiments as well. It says Hello Fall. Here's that paper, the watercolor paper that we used. I just wanted to show you that we did cut a tree out of it. We'll use that in another project. And then here we used this wood grain dark brown paper that I had in my stash, and that's going to be the tree to make it pop. So I'm going to place down this panel with some strong score tape so that it sticks to the glitter cardstock, because that could be a challenge. And then we're going to adhere this, see that up close, that beautiful wood grain on that tree. Aydia actually picked that out because she saw the paper laying there and said, ooh, that looks like a tree. I said, yes, perfect. So we are going to add glue all over that, and then place that down. And I did put something heavy on top of it so that it wouldn't come up. All right, so we have our tree down. We love it. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of that brown paper to the back of the words Hello Fall, and that's going to give a shadow look so that things don't get lost on the card. I'm going to take a Spectrum Noir sparkle pen, and I am going to color in every single one of those leaves that's on the tree. I kind of wanted to make it stand out. And I had so many ideas for this tree. I have more videos coming with it because I think it's fantastic. I'm going to make a winter tree. I'm going to make a Christmas tree. I'm going to do all kinds of things. But, all right, then I popped up the Hello Fall on tiny, tiny strips of foam tape because I'm kooky dukes like that. And that is the finished card. We hope you enjoyed this video tutorial today and that you had fun crafting with us. and we will link everything below the video description, so if you're interested in these products. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate, and don't forget to hit subscribe and check out more videos. We'll link here below. Also, if you didn't know, I am a design team member for Craft Galley, and every Saturday morning I post a new video on their YouTube channel, so I'll link that as well. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.